before 10.6, redistribution of loopback was not very well supported. You had to put in place some workarounds, like uh, putting a network statement to originate the /32 in BGP, or redistribute a static, static pointing for that /32, that static pointing to the loopback interface, and then you would redistribute the static into the BGP, or using a non/32 IP address, so that you have actually a connected subnet that you might redistribute into the connected. So that was not very clean. So why was that? The connected redistribution was not redistributed in the loopback, because the any /32 coming is seen as a type loopback, as a type local. So if you do a show IP route, local, you will see local. All the /32 are seen as local. So that's why that local was not redistributed through the connected command. Starting 10.6 now, we have the support for that command, which is redistribute local loopback. Use cases. This is restricted to BGP as of now. For OSPF, that would be a future release enhancement later on. Currently, you have still to use the OSPF command inside the interface to inject the loopback IP address into OSPF. Redistribution of loopback IP addresses are important. It's, for instance, when you do inbound management of switch for any type of SSH traffic, web, SNMP access that is done over the loopback. For traffic that is initiated by the switch, you may want to source that traffic from the loopback so that it can reach the network management network where you've got all the network system collecting the network data, like SFlow, like syslog, like Radius, and so on. So probably in a large enterprise network, you will have firewall rules that would be. Hold on. You will have some firewall rules that will define predefined rules for the allocated subnet for loopback. And so typically, those security aspects are important as well, where the loopback are permitted in those rules. And then obviously EVPN fabric, where you've got loopback anycast IP address that for the reachability of the VTEP that is needed. So some details for the redistribution. So you have two aspects of the command: the redistribution local that will redistribute local, but only loopback is permitted right now. So that command is restricted only for loopback. So there is no other local prefixes besides those coming from the loopback interfaces that would be redistributed. Redistributed connected stay like that, and it's not a replacement. And redistributed connected and redistributed local loopback commands are independent. So there is no pre-requirement to use one or the other before. It's an independent command. Configuration. So again, available since starting 10.6. That would be useful for distribute IPv4/32 or IPv6/128. That would be redistributed like redistribute local loopback for the loopback. That is valid for all address families and for all VRFs. You can also apply a route map for that redistribution if you need, right? So route map can still happen in that, like any other redistribution mechanism. Best practices. So please use a combination of redistribute connected and loopback. So this is probably most of the cases in the enterprise network that you support. The route map with prefix list to strictly control the redistribution, so to avoid human errors. So this is something that is in most large network, large IT being used. So that could be something useful to share with you. The route map that is used for connected and for the redistribution of loopback could be the same to simplify administration. So this is what I show in the example here. So you have here a loopback address. As a purpose of education, I take dual stack, but it's not required. So consequently, you have the OSPF v2 and v3. you have the prefix list that is containing both subnets, let's say, that are useful for redistribution of connected for the endpoints of the network, and the loopback, just for simplification. You could have different prefix lists, obviously, for v4 and for v6. And then you've got the connected route map that would be applied as well for the local. So you can extend that and have a connected specific for the route map for the connected and a local specific for the route map for the local. Here I use the same to simplify and a bit the configuration. So you have a match on those prefix, and then you apply that route map on the connected redistribution and on the local redistribution. So that's a kind of shortcutting a little bit the administration, but still making sure that there is there is a strict control of the redistribution in terms of prefixes. So if there is any mistake happening on the loopback, you are not going to redistribute a subnet that is not desired. So troubleshooting.
Yeah, first we need to check obviously in the show IP route table on the particular VRF for default. So ensure that route is there and with respect to that loopback, and then ensure that show BGP unicast routing table. So we can see that here with the next hop as 00. And then we need to check on the remote side. So I mean on the advertisement, so send routes on the neighbor as well as on the received routes. So as well as on the received routes and as well as on the receiver, we can see that in the show IP routing table, like any other route that we redistribute via network command or any other routes. Yep. So similarly for the IPv6 route, just check in the show IPv6 route table and as well as on the show BGP IPv6 unicast route table. Yep. So I just gave a command here under address family IPv4 for unicast redistribute local. I have only one loopback in the topology now. We can see 90001 is the loopback, which is connect on the loopback 90 under the VRF default. And so I am checking on the BGP routing table. We can see this is a valid route, which is with an X of 00. And similarly on the same route is advertised to 01. I just checking one of the neighbors advertised routes. We can see that here. So similar way on the receiver, I see this is pointed to the neighbor, and concluding with just a ping. Yep, that's all.